back with you on the back 10 of the Chil Open. We got Tree Hop out here coming to you live from the tree house. And we're cooking with gas. I think we got J-Mike coming off the front. And let's see what the scores. We got Austin Turner at 6 down. We got newquist at 1 down. J-Mike 4 down. Maestas at 1 down. And TVP at 4 down. All right.
So here we got a 273-foot hole. It's going to kind of be off to the right behind these trees. And you can see there's a Mando here. That's just to prevent a big spike hyzer through the road there.
Yeah, we're trying to keep everyone happy out there. And this is a really tough one, especially with the wind. We got Austin Turner getting a little flexy with it.
I think he had maybe a slip there. Yeah, I think he slipped.
Stretching out a little bit. Let's see what Tim's got for us.
TVP, oh so easy.
And looking like it's a little bit short, but that right side, you still can get a little gander out there. At least pop out, play it safe. All right, newquist coming out a little bit to the left, but it's working back. That's fine. That's just fine.
We got Derek M with a saucy forehand.
Real
Watch
saucy.
out now.
And a beautiful edit job, buddy. Thanks again. Can't say it enough. Love you. Let's get out. All right, here we go. The pick of destiny. Austin Turner still with it in his mouth. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. I think I might make some money today. Just a little bit more on that. You got him.
And I know
we got Tim coming out of there. And that's a smart play right there. Playing it safe. Nice little tree kicking it back. All right.
I know you can't tell by the foliage in the background, but the wind is howling out there. And it's hard to gauge exactly what the wind is doing to putt.
And it alters a lot as it comes through that field, that open field right there. You know, you could be thinking, all right, the wind just died down for a second. Right as you throw it, it picks back up again. It'll throw you off a little bit.
Good putt by Austin.
Snagging that par up. Nothing wrong with that.
Derek putting for par. Making it look oh so easy.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well, Danny boy. I really do just love how he lines those up still, even that close. It's smart. I mean, because those are the worst ones. Whenever you're close, 10 feet out, if you miss that putt, you'll be kicking yourself about that all day, and it throws the game off with the flex. Look at him.
Consistency
like he's
is
got a little
key.
Dance move going on right there. Coming up to 11. And the long placement, it definitely adds a little difficulty to it, especially from the long pads, but that's a great rip.
That is what you want on this hole. What a shot.
I'll just
what
try
a
and
shot.
get it to the short, and I'm happy with that. I'll just play it for a par, but that is a great rip. All right. Austin just beaming it out there.
I bet that's his signature series vulture he's throwing there, although I can't be sure.
And that's pretty close to a Thunderbird, right? In the same realm?
Yeah, like a beat-in Thunderbird.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Great tug by Tim. Oh, it really looks good on the resume. All right.
We got Dan.
Dan a little short, but that's still fine. Nothing wrong with it.
It's okay. Derek Maestas. Probably throwing a vulture as well.
I believe so.
Just good shot. Good little skip up there.
Yeah.
This is one of those holes where if you play it for par, you're probably going to collect a few strokes on the crowd there.
Right.
So
it's
oh, what a
gosh.
Man.
I was about to say you could play it for the pars. Stuff like that happen. Let's see if Tim goes for it.
When you're aggressive, that's what
you get. Look at him running.
Oh man.
Oh gosh. You want to see those go in so bad. I love the attempts though. I love when someone commits like that.
Count it.
Great
birdie.
putt. That's a great birdie, kid.
What a great birdie.
Good stuff,
J.
J.
Mike.
Like, take them off. Oh, great putt. Great putt, kid. Now we got the two J Marks out there. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit, but we love it.
We love it. We got a little salt and pepper action.
It's just the seasoning, baby.
Oh, yeah.
It's great. I love that combo.
We got a Myrtle Beach pepper and Charleston salt, baby.
That's it. Spice it on up. All right, Danny.
S&P, the choice for me.
That's the only one to have, I think. All right. Coming in. Awesome.
We still got
down. That looks good on the resume.
We still got a pretty close battle here, yeah.
And 12, you got two options. You can come on the right side, or you can take that little tiny gap down the left. And looks like that's what J-Mike is doing, man. Just threading it.
What
that's
a
perfect.
shot.
I always end up getting myself in trouble. I usually do on both sides. Oh, Austin coming down there as well. Going for it.
Man, that's got to be a buzz OS he's throwing there.
I'd like to know. We're going to have to call him after this. We'll have to get a couple things settled out. All right, it's fine. As long as you're up there. Your pin away. There's a lot of good looks around. Yeah? And Dan's taking that right side.
That looks like a Firebird. I'm gonna assume.
Yeah, that was breaking back real nice for him. That's real overstable.
Oh, look at this flex shot.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All right, kid. Keeping his head on straight, man. Really, really holding it together. It's all right. Shake it off. Shake it off. You know, whenever you get those, man, you just got to come back and just make a film, just like that. You know, you can't let it get in your head, and he's doing a really good job keeping the composure on everything. Yeah. If you let that one get to you, and then you miss another one, you end up, you know, just going back and forth and end up with the bogey there. It'll really throw your game off. You know, he's holding it together, which is really awesome. We got Austin with his birdie look right here. That's hurt, but that's all right. Oh, that's a good crack of the neck right there. Yeah, that one's
good
gonna
comeback
go
putt.
I like it.
TVP for birdie here.
Look at the bird. Come on. Tall Tim out here.
Timmy Too Tall. Good putt.
Timmy Trees over here. Resident dog. Not you, Tim. It's other Tim. All right. Got Danny Boy lining up for this putt. Oh, not yet. He's ready there.
J. Mike with the nice bird there.
There we go. Salty Mike. I just love how he takes every shot so serious.
Consistency is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, look at that standstill. That's beautiful. God. That is awesome.
Would you
the ballerina.
Yeah.
The ballerina.
And here, we didn't get all the drives off. So we're going to get this drive.
I'm just going to give you a taste from Jay.
Yeah, and then we're going to come back with everybody's second shot. So right here, Derek's throwing for 2. And that, with the...
He was about there. Just had to turn it over a little bit more, and then you got the gas right there.
That patent pinning stance is difficult to get the right
scary
throw
too
off.
with the trees, because if you go back a little too far, man, you'll actually hurt yourself. You know, if you slap your hand on that. Oh, wow.
Man, look at that. Slicing and dicing.
That's a Tuggeroni Rex right there, buddy. I would take my pants off if I was him, but teach his own. We got Austin Turner coming up, looking with a lefty flick. Man of my taste. Love it.
Let's go. See what Austin does here.
I really like how he gets into it, man. He almost kind of stumbled into that.
He's just gonna get.
Just gives it the gas.
He's just gonna get all the meat off those potatoes.
Oh man, we got Danny mashing this potato.
All right, guys. Had to step in here myself and do some commentary. I had some slight issues with this little bit of a few minutes of clip here, so I'm gonna take over for these guys for a moment. And while I'm doing that, I want to thank everybody for all the support, and especially Tommy and Derek for being a part of this, because this was a lot of fun, and I knew these guys would have a good time, and they definitely are. You can tell they're having a good time doing this. So huge thanks to them, and I thank them for also giving shouts out to all the people that helped out with this. Derek and Eric, thank y'all for anything that you've done to help out, especially the graphics. All that stuff is really awesome. So just want to also say that this was the first time that I've ever done anything like this, so I've learned a lot in this little bit of time doing this. Oh, that was almost for an equal putt right there. He almost made that. Alright, I got to pause. Austin's so close to an equal putt right here. Still got the pick in his mouth. Just caged it. Would have loved to have seen that eagle. I really thought he was going to nail that one there. I was pretty nervous for him that whole time too. But as I was saying, first time doing this, but getting better, getting much better, have much better equipment for this moving forward. So, you know, forgive the little errors and mistakes here and there within the video, but, you know, it happens, especially to someone new, just like I am. So, looks like everybody's just tapping out here. Newquist. Make sure he doesn't want to miss that one. And we'll be moving on to one of my favorite holes, hole 14. Elevated basket. This is a short layout, which is still 459 feet, par 4 coming up. Austin Turner and J Mike are pretty much right there together. Only a 1-stroke lead there. This is definitely one of my favorite holes to watch. And these guys do pretty good at this. He got a bad kick on a tree there, I think, and that kicked him back to the left. So definitely could easily save par from there. Maybe even pick up a birdie putt. Newquist putting it down, kind of getting it to that right side a little bit, but I don't think he was too bad. There is a little gap through there. It's not where you want to be. Of course, Austin Turner's gonna rip a backhand here, and he mashed that one pretty good. And you can see it flare over to the right, and that is literally parked. And this is called a replay. Hope you remember those days. We don't have slow mezzes here, not yet. So I thought that was a mash. He's literally. You'll see how close he is. It looked effortless. You got Timothy here. Guy can mash a backhand, and he flipped this up really good, and it just rode way out to the right. Still came back, leaves him like in a really perfect spot. I mean, all these shots were really. There was nothing wrong with any of these shots. They were all pretty good. Derek Maestas ripping another one too. This was really ripped. I love this shot. He is way down there. Yeah, he was happy with that one. So see, Newquist, he didn't get too far into the right. He actually probably got a good kick there. I think you couldn't really see it on camera, but he got a favorable kick to get in a spot was not too bad. And J Mike here is pinched off at the back of the woods, but I think he manages to get out of this here. Yeah. Good recovery shot right there. Timothy pinched up on a tree, but doesn't make a difference when you got 12-foot long arms. And Derek, that awesome drive. He had a really good drive there. Looks like he's wanting to go for this one. Yeah, he wanted that. I thought that was going to go in myself, but good bid. Didn't leave himself too bad of a putt either at the end, so. And J Mike just caged it. And here's Turner's where he landed just smack dead there, and that spit out hurt. all of our feelings so much. That just hurt. I could not believe. I literally did not know that didn't go in. Literally, right when he turns around to me, I was like, what is he upset about? Because I really didn't think that he missed it. I was shocked that it went. I was like, what happened? So that was unfortunate, but still, an amazing drive nonetheless. I mean, everybody tapping out. Turner's still in shock. He can't believe that spit out, because I was speechless then, and I'm speechless now as to how that went through. And I've watched it many times on replay just to see how it did. He's going to dunk it in just to make sure that it doesn't pop out. Yep. There you go. A little separation between Turner and J Mike now. And we're on to hole 15. Really tight tunnel shot. It's not very long, but it's very easy to get a really bad kick into a really bad spot. You basically just want to be dead center with this. If you're any deviance to the left or right, you're going to be in a really bad spot. So these guys aren't doing too shabby. Turner just throwing up a, not sure what that is. I imagine it's probably a putter for him. Tim, see, he got some good kicks there. Like 3 good kicks right there to keep him in the middle there. This is almost a guaranteed bogey if you get in those trees too early to the right or the left. And this was a good drive. Maybe a little long to the left, but still, I don't think he ended up too bad there. And this is just laced right up the gut. Just exactly what you need. Just
There you go.
I think they didn't hit the pin. I think he wanted that one. Trying to catch up and make up some ground here. Yeah, definitely a little long on that one. It almost pulls it off, too. Almost pulls that off. Newquist. Yeah, Newquist and Derek have had some putting woes today, but they've been really calm and collected. They haven't really lost their cool at all. So, it's very impressed with how collected they are and very professional. So, that's something that a lot of us need to work on, I think, is our composure on the course and not getting upset with ourselves and taking it too seriously and just trying to have a good time with it. And they do a great job of that. Tim trying to just didn't commit to that one. He wants that one back. It's okay there, Timmy. Newquist making sure he doesn't miss this putt. There we go. Everybody else pretty much going to tap out, and we'll be on to hole 16, which is a par 5. Maybe we'll see something special on hole 16. Yeah, J Mike is staying pretty close to Turner there, not too far away. So hole 16, it's this is in the short pin position on the elevated basket, which is more on the left side. And basically, what you want to do here is, and you'll hear the guys here in a minute. They'll kind of pick up where I'm leaving off and tell you how to throw this shot to stay away from that left side gap, or don't hug the left side too much, because that's pretty much going to take away your opportunity at anything. So I'll let them take over, guys. Thanks for watching.
You get the wrong disc and you just try and whip it out, you can get up in that right side. And the right side's not the worst, but if you get locked in there, kind of like, that was a nice little kick out. Yeah. But if you get in there, you almost kind of just have to punch out to the middle instead of being able to get that full power and get another throw to get you up there looking for that eagle. So you just really want to play this one safe. You know, it's pretty wide open, but you can also get yourself in trouble pretty quick.
It's an easy birdie, also an easy bogey.
Exactly. There's a lot of holes out here like this.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of just this whole course. You really do have to play it methodical and just smart. Don't get too greedy on it, or it'll come back and bite you a little bit.
Never be afraid to diss down.
All right. Because, I mean, whenever you go up, I mean, really what you get, you know, I mean, that extra 15, 20 feet at the end of it, sometimes it's just really not worth it for the risk on it, you know? Risk and reward. You really got to understand what you're getting into. Got newquist coming out, looking like, that might be
what a shot.
It's just so smooth.
Wow. We got J Mike here.
Oh, look at it coming. Wow. He said, I want an albatross.
He said, show me the money.
Oh, and he got it, man. He went right into the ball. That was awesome. Gee willikers. All right, come on. 10?
All right, TVP. Stand up on him. Stand up.
Kick out. Kick out.
Looks like he put a little too much hyzer on it.
Man, that's another thing, too. You know, it's a little bit behind, but still doesn't go for those wild tosses. You know what I mean? Still plays it out to the middle and plays it smart.
All right, we got Austin here throwing for 2
and just going wild.
Go in. Go in. Oh, my God. He hit the back.
Take your pants off.
For an albatross.
Goodness. Oh, my.
For an albatross.
What was that? Because I need one of those in my bag. I don't know what it is. I don't know if
look at that.
I don't know if I'll be able to. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Like I said before, game of inches.
Oh man.
That would have been
special.
Was
unreal. That is awesome.
My goodness. Oh, and
look
Derek.
at them all just whispering to that sucker.
Wow.
Yeah. He felt it. I mean, that basket was hot. You could see it steaming.
Wow.
Oh man. This really is a hot card, man.
Man, I love.
They're all shooting hot fire. And like you said too, they're all really going for it. They're committing.
Yeah, I like that. Everybody's aggressive. Nobody's laying up.
Yeah, just like kind of just playing back. You know, and the only
they're playing smart, but also
at the same time. You know what I mean? Like respectively. You know, like whenever it's a shot where you just have to lay up, they're doing. But whenever it's ones where I guess I could lay up or I could go for it, I'm going for it. Full send. I really love it, man.
Just gonna send it.
You silly? Alright, J-Mark.
And J-Mark here. A little forehand up shot.
Oh. I mean, if
that's
that also
okay.
had to go. Like, that was the right height, you know? Get adjusted over here. Alright.
Again, whether he's a foot or 25, it's the same setup. Oh, just a little bit off. What a
But
putt.
still, I mean, he just puts his focus in there.
There's a lot of trees to navigate through there.
Just, just get himself tied up in it. Yeah. It's, from this angle, the trees don't look like they're that tight together. But whenever you get over, especially where newquist was, it's pretty tactical in there, you know, because they're all staggered out just enough to where you can't get your disc right through that path. And if you try, you could hit the first tree and then get yourself in trouble and essentially have the same putt. So
Austin, after his albatross bid, putting for eagle.
I can't believe that. Man, that really was Sports Center.
Oh, count it.
My man, that is awesome, dude. That looks so good on the resume. Oh, man. I don't know if there's been any documented albatrosses at the course.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. That's the only really time that I've seen it happen. I didn't even know it was a thing. That was a rip, though.
I'd be willing to bet that his dentifloss pick no longer has the floss on it.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, it's got.
Oh, it's definitely gone.
I mean,
man.
come on, this is 3 hours worth of disc golf we're talking here with it.
It's got to be. I wonder if
a couple almost eagles, a couple and almost albatross. I mean,
I'd be nibbling. Oh, I'd be nibbling down, kid.
I'd be nibbling.
Oh yeah, the best he could do. That's it.
12 down through 16, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Turner. Hole 17. This is a newish installed pad for long. There is no Mando, but the idea is to split those gaps that Austin just hit. Those 2 trees there. And he set himself up for a birdie, yeah.
You just really want to get to that island.
Yeah.
And just stay away from the OB on the left, you know. So you want, even up there is fine. Even the little ditch next to the basket is fine.
Yeah.
Because you still have a putt from on top where you can get in there. And those hurt really bad. And they can happen fast, you know. It's, you try to take those trees out of there, but it adds that little extra oomph into it, you know. You really got to think about it. Whereas from the short, you know, a lot of times you kind of look at 17 like, all right, you know, this is definitely a par, you know what I mean, or you hope so. And then that long, I mean, really just alters it, you know.
And I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that gap that everybody's hitting is probably 3.5 foot wide.
It's not an easy one to hit.
It's not. It can get into your head. Derek, that was a great.
That's a great recovery, though.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. You just got to get back in there and just go at it. You know, you can't let it beat you up. Okay, that's great up. And then you could also, you know, with those trees, they can get real unfortunate too. If it kicks you out to the right, where the short basket is on 16, it's really deep over there. And the best that you're going to get out of it is getting a bogey. Right. If you could sneak a par out of being in that deep stuff, I'd like to shake your hand. But it really adds into it. Oh man, they're gonna look effortless. That was a great bid, though.
What a putt!
Wow. Oh, looks like someone might be going ground bound. Nope.
We got
all right.
Austin.
He's thinking about it though.
Austin for birdie. Looks like the lone bird on the card if he makes it here. Of course he makes it.
You know it. Oh, man, he's fired up. Eagle birdie.
Give it a little
Gee
stretch.
willikers. That's something special. That is really awesome. That's hot fire. I really wanted that albatross so much.
I think he's gone. Birdie, 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 eagle, birdie.
Birdie. He's got wings right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
He's like
it's a pleasure to watch him, man.
Yeah.
Those hurt. The BJs, man. Basket jobs are the worst. We got newquist. That'll wait, Danny. That'll wait, Danny. And that was the par save.
That's a tricky putt.
That was the par save from hitting the tree, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That is not an easy putt.
No, it's not. And it's scary, too, because if you miss that a little bit and you end up on that other edge, you can end up just going back and forth, and that'll just really put you in pickles, you know what I mean?
Been there, done that.
Oh, yeah, too many times.
Oh, yeah.
I'll par this, and then you end up walking away with a double bogey, and that really hurts bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we are coming up on 18 right now.
Signature hole, I would say.
She's a beast. These trees have really grown in nice. They were a little bit smaller, and obviously, you know, every year they just keep getting bigger and bigger, and it's making this hole a little more difficult. It makes you have to stay down that tunnel.
Goodness
Can't flip over.
Gracious.
And
what
that
a
is
shot.
unreal.
Wow.
Just getting down that tunnel and kind of tucking it in the middle and having, if you could get around that bend in two, you're doing really well.
Oh, yeah.
But Austin wants to peep at that basket. He said, I want that eagle again.
Yeah.
newquist coming out. Probably going to be
YOLO.
smooth, but YOLO, baby. All right, come on, kid. Slide on down.
The idea is to ride the right side of this hill here, and you know if you can, try not to throw over the hill because just like that. If you throw over the hill and you get a bad kick, you're going to go in.
Right.
But if you throw...
You got to be a little careful with it.
Yeah.
You almost want to, like you said, just hug the hill.
Exactly.
Like exactly what happened with newquist. It'll slide back down. But if you put a little too much on it, just like he did, with the, coming back over to the left, it'll get you in a little bit of trouble over there where you don't have the best peep on it. newquist playing out. Oh. Getting out of trouble. All right. lost that one. All right. All right, there we go, Tim. Playing safe, getting her out of there.
He's risking it for the biscuit.
Oh, he's putting gravy on that sucker.
Oh, he likes it. He likes it. What a shot.
No, Mike likes it. Mike likes it.
That's a risky shot.
That's the 5 Ds of disc golf.
That's a risky shot. Looks like Austin's going to try to do the same thing.
If you ain't first, you're
but
last.
as a lefty.
Gee willikers.
Oh, wow.
Maybe taking out a bird in the sky.
We lost it.
And then he ends up back almost at the other.
He hit it. He got a bad kick, but that's okay. We got Tim Van Pelt.
He almost hit that lefty flick up there, though, next to the right placement on the basket. Newquist needs a ground bound. Shot that one out there.
Too far under par, hook him up.
Oh, yeah, he'll get you the business. Keep those knees comfy. All right. Who's getting up there? Chunking him out. Live from the treehouse. That's a great tug.
You can see how windy it is out there. Yeah. The conditions are windy.
That's what they tell me.
Yeah. But you just got to grit those teeth.
The Treehouse Weather Center.
Yeah.
All right, kid. Oh, yeah, he's giving that a go. All right, I think that laid up nice for him there. He's got that nice, confident little run into it where it lays up a lot, but it always gives him a shot at it. I always like that. All right, we got Danny Boy. Let's see what he's got cooking. Lay up right there. Sit down.
What a shot.
That's what you got to do.
That's what you
Lay
want.
up to the hill.
Yeah.
This is one of those, another one, kind of like 17, where you can go back and forth really quick.
Yeah.
If you leave a little bit too much meat on that putt, you really want to go for it. You need to make that one, and you go over, and then if you get in that ditch on the backside, it'll really get you in trouble because there's that wall of trees over there that they just won't let you back in. They'll let you out every time, but they're not too nice on letting you back in. There we go. Great putt, Tim.
Newquist, again, a foot, 3 feet, 10 feet.
Oh, he's taking his time.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's about.
He said,
consistency.
if you guys got things to do today, I'm sorry. I'm taking my time, but he makes them, man. I love that. That is really awesome.
All right, we are headed to the last hole, and unfortunately, this is the only round we got. So,
all right, we got J Mike. All right, we're moving out to 19. Look at that! I love these little freeze frame shots, man.
Yeah.
These are awesome. They're really good action shots.
So much form.
I really like the one of oh, look at that!
Last
Great.
hole, awesome competitive vibe here. We
Beautiful.
got Austin Turner and J Mike high five, and everybody's high five and hugging it out.
Man. Yeah.
This is the last hole. Even the cameraman got in.
Yeah, he's getting his nuts. He's getting his pride.
Yeah.
There's that smile.
Dan's fisting the cameraman.
Oh, man.
All right.
Not his first time on camera.
No.
All right, coming out.
Again, Buzz OS gotta be.
Oh,
man. Did he hit the penalty?
Stable. He hit something. J Mike?
Yeah, J Mike.
What a great addition this hole is, man. I really love it. They did such a great job. I mean, all the foot traffic as well that's gone on there. I mean, if you could see this from the beginning, It's really made some
There used to
great
be a soccer
progression.
goal there, yeah.
Yeah, and then we got these left trees. Are all three of those are mandas. You gotta stay on the right side of those left trees. You can see the mandas
shot.
signed up on there. And then right at the fence, obviously, is OB with a nice little drop zone up there. Hopefully, we don't have to see that get into play.
Be willing to bet that's a zone from Derek.
Man,
Good shot. And I don't know what kind of mold this is, but I'd be willing to bet it's a. Or no, I bet that's a Firebird. Nate Sexton type.
ooh!
Yes.
Shout out to Big Sexy.
Big sexy. We're a little sexy over here.
We're working on it though.
Yeah,
We're trying to get to medium sexy at least by the summer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're working.
We're
there.
2022.
Yeah,
Who knows?
we're seeing it. All good things and all good time.
All right, so we got a couple tap outs here, a couple birdie putts.
And looking like we're gonna be wrapping this one up, boys. Like to give a big shout out to everyone. Myrtle Beach Disc Golf Club, Chil Open, really awesome time. You guys are all great. Thank you guys so much for letting us do this. Really awesome. Really appreciate all the support and you guys putting your minds out there for us to come out and do this. Thanks again to Chad Stevens. Really awesome putting all this together, man. Really, really proud of him for doing this. Great quality. It's just all awesome, man. Thank you guys all so much.
Shout out to Derek Maestas and Eric Sepich for the graphics. It looks like if Austin can mix this, we're going to have a star frame, and he cans it. Count it.
I didn't know it.
Dun.
Gee willikers, man. He's something else.
Dan Newquist with the CTP.
The question is, does he still have the pick in? Does he still have the pick in?
Oh, yeah, he's got the pick in.
Okay, all right. 19
Two
bucks
things I can
pocket.
guarantee. Dan Newquist takes 5 minutes to make this putt. Austin Turner has his pick in. Star frame.
That is beautiful. 15
This
down.
is the last footage of the round
looks
here
beautiful.
of the Myrtle Beach Open. I will go on to say that Austin Turner does go ahead and hold on to maintain the win. He is going to take first place in MPO, and we will get out here. And again, shout out Spirit Armor. Shout out to all our sponsors, Dinks LLC.
We love
Get
you.
a hold of them.